moving on to our next story. Oh, so.
I was like reading about the story last night when it broke out,
Okay.
and I figured this would be like an amazing topic to bring up.
So Dubai Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority enters the Metaverse. So VARA, also known as, announced that they will be entering the Metaverse and start regulating basically what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having an issue with this kind of culture at the moment.
Yeah. So I was kind of reading a little bit about this, and then like they were, so VARA's introducing themselves into the Metaverse as well.
Basically.
Everyone was talking about it. Like it was a huge deal, and I feel like all the publications were covering it because it is such a, it's a big thing in Dubai.
So they basically announced that they will launch their headquarters at Sandbox Virtual World, which is a blockchain-based 3D open world. In a tweet shared by His Highness Sheikh Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and the Chairman of Dubai Executive Council, says that the move marks the beginning of a new phase in Dubai government march towards the future and will have a long and positive impact.
So Halal Saeed Al Mari, Director General of Dubai World Trade Center Authority, commented and said that Dubai views the virtual asset industry as the driver of the global future economy. So VARA is actually acquiring land in the sandbox is symbolic of our belief in this sector, and that the onus is on us as governments to be able to bridge that gap that allows investors and consumers to safely adopt and collaboratively scale the economy.
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts on this? I mean, I think it's just like, again, similar to what we were speaking about earlier, in that Dubai is just kind of like continuing to be a trailblazer and like being at the forefront of these, amazing technological advancements, and just kind of taking ownership and putting
That's
themselves
exactly
first.
it.
Yeah.
This is the world's first authority or first entity, basically, government entity that's entering the Metaverse. And of course, it's another like trailblazing move. They're leading the pack basically and showing what is possible. And there's lots of things to consider basically. A lot is yet to be determined as to how this will be approached. But at the same time, it's happening. And it's a good step forward because at the same time, all these entities entering the Metaverse means that you get to skip queues and that you have assistance through AI immediately, and basically you get what you want without having to wait in a line. So this is the start of an entire world of opportunities.
Yeah.
And I'm having my eyes wide open, waiting to see where this goes. But what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm kind of on a personal level, like really excited to learn more. I feel like, as you said, there's so much that we're still kind of learning, and there's so much information that we still need to get. So there's definitely going to be a lot of questions surrounding this for sure, like in terms of the details, what it entails specifically, how are people going to, get involved in this? What does it mean for them? What does it mean for us on a day-to-day basis? But I think these are the types of questions that like we need to be asking ourselves right now. Like, this is the trending topic.
Exactly.
So it's important to be having these conversations, but I'm just excited to learn more personally. So I'll be following this story closely.
Yesterday, I was explaining to Rename that it's basically like going on Club Penguin and having different servers. If you guys have ever played Club Penguin, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And like it basically is exactly. It's like going to different places in Club Penguin and having just like using the customer service and speaking to people.
Okay. And I tried to use that analogy and like explain it to my siblings back at home. I didn't do a great job, but I feel like if you just, sit me down and we have another kind of in-depth convo about it.
How about I just link you a bunch of YouTube videos explaining the situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, I do get where you're coming from because it's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Even to acknowledge that these entities and authorities are going to be a part of the Metaverse, like, it does feel like the future.
It does,
and like we're trying to keep up with the future and what's happening. But I guess it's just being mindful and aware of what's going on. I think the more people start talking about it and start acknowledging what's actually happening and the impact that it has, that's when it becomes more
real.
And impacts our day-to-day lives, and we understand how to approach it and what to do.
Exactly. So I'll stay tuned for that.